Hi, today we're going to talk about another story that was translated and can be found on Saya in underworld.blogspot.com. And this story is about a taxi ride. So there's a man that we will call F. One night, he called a taxi in order to drive him home after working late overtime. The taxi driver was friendly and chatted with him for a long time. Eventually, the taxi entered a wooded area without any other traffic. Suddenly, the man was very serious, and he told F that he must not look out of the windows in this area. Perplexed, F agreed, but quickly got an uneasy feeling and asked the man why he couldn't look out of the windows. The driver did not respond to the question, but shortly after, F heard a groan come from outside the window and looked outside of it despite himself. There, he saw a large, angry face that cried out to him, "You are not the one." Seeing this, F lost consciousness and couldn't remember anything else that happened that night. Now, that's kind of where the story ends. We don't know. I'm assuming that the taxi driver took him home and then just filled him in on this after he woke up later. But what the rest of the story said was apparently the man had been killed in a hit and run there and had been appearing every night to look for his killer. So you can assume that the taxi driver filled him in on this information. But it's all unclear why the taxi driver wouldn't just tell him that, oh, there's a ghost. But I guess he didn't want to freak him out because he was nice. But by not answering the question, he kind of freaked him out more. And then obviously he was curious, and that's why he looked out the window. But if he knew there was a ghost, maybe he wouldn't have looked out the window. But either way, that's really all there is to the story. I don't know. I don't find this one really that scary, especially since the ghost just looking for his killer. He wasn't the killer, so it didn't amount to much.